So happy you're here. Welcome to our Glow Like Glass Pampering Treatment. We're excited that you're here. Please put your name in the comments so that we know that you're watching. That gets you entered into some giveaways. And Jolynn, I'll have you share what we should have ready so we can get started.
Wonderful. We are so happy to have you ladies on tonight, and possibly gentlemen. Make sure that you have your packet with all your goodies, your samples, a headband, and your favorite drink. And we are going to get rocking and rolling, and we'll move through this quickly. We'll be done in less than 30 minutes. And we're going to tell you a little bit about this incredible lady, Mary Kay Ash, that founded the company in 1963. And in 1963, women were not to go to work and to leave their families. They were very down put upon. But Mary Kay knew that she needed to help women, to enrich women's lives, is her philosophy and her mission. And her company philosophy is to put God first, family second, and career third, and to live by the golden rule, to treat others the way you'd want to be treated. And when I heard about that coming from corporate America, I'm like, I want to be a part of a company like that. So beautiful. We are the #1 skincare line in glamour cosmetics in the whole world. We've been #1 for over 3 years now. And you get a try Mary Kay before you buy it. It's 100% guaranteed. No animal testing. We're the only animals they test on. And so, let's get the party started and let's enjoy this wonderful product. And we have also, I forgot, 2 charitable foundations. How could I forget that? We have a charitable foundation for abused women and children, and a foundation for women's cancer. And thank you for using our #1 products and helping to give back and to grow and help others. So let's play tic-tac-toe.
Yeah, so we're going to be playing tic-tac-toe. So grab a piece of paper, or if you have something like this already, make a tic-tac-toe sign if you don't. And anytime you try something that you're like, oh, I like that, I either want that on my wish list or I want to purchase that, or we're going to be talking about a few other products tonight that we're not going to be demoing with. But if you're like, oh, I'd like to demo that and try that, like Jolynn talked about, you get a try before you buy. Write that down. When you have 3 products that you either want on your wish list or you want to purchase or you want to try, say tic-tac-toe, that gives you an extra point. When you get a double tic-tac-toe, you get 5 extra points. And when you get a blackout, so all 9 spaces filled, say blackout, and you'll get 10 extra points. So please grab your headband. We're going to get our face all ready for bed. So the first step we have is not one of the samples that you got, but it's our oil-free eye makeup remover. So hopefully you already have this, or you were told to get something for you to take off your eye makeup. And even if you weren't wearing makeup today, like eye makeup, it's still good to clean that eye area, and because of free radicals and different things in the air that can land on our skin, it's so great to have a nice clean eye before going to bed. This eye makeup remover not only cleans off regular eye makeup, but it also can take off waterproof. And you just want to hold it there, let it soften up the mascara. And a really cool thing about it is not only does it clean the matte makeup off, but it helps condition the eyelashes, keeping them healthy and strong and not breaking. And yeah, so cool. There's another reason you want to wash off your eye makeup before bed, and that is because of eyelash mites. So you might have heard of those before, and if you haven't, then you can look those up. So eyelash mites are a real thing. They babies are not born with them, but over time we develop them as humans, and they serve a pretty good purpose. We can't exfoliate our eye area, so eyelash mites serve that purpose of eating dead skin. But they don't like light, and they are so tiny, you cannot see them unless they're under a microscope. So if they don't like light, when are they going to come out? Nighttime when you're sleeping, when it's dark in your room, and they're like, oh, it's so dark, it's so nice, I'll come out. So you just don't want them coming out and thinking, oh crap, I've got a lot of work to do, I gotta eat all this stuff. So that's so we do not want to give them food. If they have enough to do, and we don't need to multiply them more than they should be multiplied. But
no, critter getters.
Yeah. So if you struggle with washing off your eye makeup before bed, I don't think you will anymore after you research those things. Oh my gosh, love our eye makeup remover. So I must have put on a ton of mascara because it is like sticking to one little spot. We're going to move along to sample number 1, which is our cleanser. And this did come with your samples, or if not, it's coming soon. So number 1 is labeled there. This is the cleanser. And just squeeze out a little bit. There should be enough of this sample that you're going to be able to use it multiple days. So tomorrow morning, you can use it again. Tomorrow night, it's safe to use twice a day, morning and night. Avoid the eye area. And this is our foaming repair cleanser. So Volume Firm, firming up the skin, helping reverse the signs of aging. And it's amazing to have that all in a cleanser. And you can see it's foaming pretty good. And whenever you're ready, you just rinse it off. And don't forget your neck. That's an area that we forget about. And it also ages sooner than the rest of our, well, almost sooner than the eye area. The eye area is usually the first that ages. But the neck, don't forget about it because, yep. And Lindsay, so glad you're here. She says, hello, gorgeous ladies. So yeah, type your name in the chat if you're just joining us. And I know Lindsay's been on because I've been seeing you earlier, but
awesome.
Type your name in the chat.
We're going to move to step number 2. When we exfoliate, we're going to use our Gentle Radiance Pill, and you are going to avoid the eye area. You're going to only put eye products around the eye area. Anything that says eye, okay? Eye cream, eye petals, eye patches. And you're not going to rub this in. You're just going to place it. And normally we keep this on for about 10 minutes, but tonight we're going to only keep it on for about 5. But you will literally feel and see the difference on your skin. It gets rid of age spots, and everything on the outside of your skin is dead. So it is going to exfoliate, clear down to your epidermis. So we're going down 4 layers deep. You see ladies that have beautiful skin. Well, 1, they're using a great skincare, and 2, they are doing some kind of exfoliation at least once to twice a week. Rosie and I use this on Wednesday night. And then on Sunday night, we use the microdermabrasion. And this is a gentle scrub with the microdermabrasion crystals. And then it has a pore reducer. So our cleanser, we just took out the top layer of dead skin. This goes down 2 layers deep. Then the Gentle Radiance Pill, the glycolic acid, goes down 4 layers deep. And you're doing that in the privacy of your home. You don't have to go to a spa and pay hundreds of dollars to get chemically, basically you're burnt, okay? You see women that have gotten those chemical pills before, and they can't leave the house for like a week because their skin is just scaling and just super red. This is just a mild glycolic acid that exfoliates so gently, and you're going to love how your skin is glowing and showing your epidermis. Yes, when we were kids, I remember I used to love to say, your epidermis is showing. Well, your epidermis is going to be showing and glowing, and you're going to be so happy after this amazing Gentle Radiance Pill tonight. Awesome. So show us some before and after pictures, Rosie.
I will. And I just saw that Shailene Trees Hayes is watching on Facebook.
Yeah.
So welcome, Shailene. And this is our deepest exfoliation products on the far right, and that's taking off the most layers of dead skin. So we, you can use it about twice a week. Just make sure it's spaced out. And then the microdermabrasion is a product. That's our physical exfoliant, and that's in the middle. And don't worry, no cantaloupe was really harmed, but that's just to give you an idea of like, this is our deepest layer, and you could use that twice a week too, but we love them both. So we each use them once a week, and then we're exfoliating twice a week, which is exactly our goal. So that is the different exfoliation levels there. And then what you can see the before and after pictures on Susan with her neck. And then on the right side, one of my friend's customers, her results after using it for 3 months, twice a week. So sometimes results, we don't see them overnight. it took a while to get it to that place. So we need to be patient as it's reversing. But I think that's a great rule of thumb, to take a picture once every 4 weeks and compare. And that's really cool to see what it did after 3 months. And while we are letting this sit on just a little bit longer, Jolynn, I'll have you introduce yourself, share a little about you and why you started Mary Kay.
Wonderful. Well, oh my goodness, I cannot believe it's been 35 years. On Sunday, I have my 35th anniversary with Mary Kay. And man, it just brings back so many wonderful memories and emotions. And I just think, the day I signed up for one reason, and that was to get my products at cost. I never thought I'd ever be driving a pink car or selling lipstick or skincare or anything. I wasn't a Girl Scout. I didn't even sell Girl Scout cookies. So like cute little Rosie, oh my gosh, her daughter is selling Girl Scout cookies like crazy. So proud of her. But I literally just wanted to get my products at cost. And within a few months, I was able to quit my full-time job with Mountain Fuel, our fuel company. Had a great job there. And I was getting my degree in psychology. And I love the freedom and flexibility that I've been given to work my business when I want, to work that around my family, to be a stay-at-home working mom, but to still grow as a woman, as a wife, and to give back to other people. I love that I get to serve and help them to have beautiful skin. And then when you share the opportunity with someone, we get to help change lives, which is, how it's changed my life. I'm so grateful for that. And I get to spend lots of time. I had 3 boys in 3 years, and now I have 4 granddaughters, and I get to spend a lot of time with our grandkids and my hubby. And I care for my 88-year-old mama. She's almost 88.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, it's such a blessing to have that privilege and to have the time to be able to do that as well. So, and the girlfriends, oh my gosh, my girlfriend Rosie, we have so much stinking fun together. We're earning our pink Cadillacs together. I'm earning my 20th pink Cadillac. And Rosie, we are going to just have the biggest celebration ever. It's going to be the best day when we pick up our caddies together.
I agree, 100%.
Tell us. Why did you decide to play Mary Kay, and what do you love about it?
Well, Lindsay wished you happy anniversary. So to show that.
You.
I've been building my business for 16 years. Prior to joining, I had finished with my degree and my bachelor's degree in piano teaching. So I was teaching piano and loving working with my students. But I found out I had all this free time in the morning when I wasn't working, and I became bored quickly. I've discovered I'm a person who needs to be doing something, being productive. And I was looking for a part-time job to help build our savings during that time. And so I got invited to Mary Kay Facial. I had never tried the products prior to that. I was actually really impressed with how soft my face felt. Your skin's going to feel amazing the next few days with this facial pill we have on. But as I looked at the opportunity, I didn't think it was for me. I wasn't into makeup. I'm more introverted. But as I learned what really it would be, this company is all about empowering women, giving them an opportunity to put God first, family second, career third. I love that there's no sales quotas. I love that it was set up as a dual marketing company and not a multi-level. And little by little, I thought, I think I could do this. And then I was like, I don't know if I want to. Let me show it to my husband. Maybe he'll say no and I don't have to worry about it. But he said yes. And he said he could see I needed something positive in my life. I was looking at flexibility, extra income. He was looking at positive girlfriends, personal growth. And now that I'm 40, I love 50% off on anti-aging products. So I'm like, good job. I didn't think of that when I was 24. And now I'm like, yes, I'm so glad I got a head start on that. So we are going to rinse off our facial pill. And we've earned 8 career cards now, which has been such a blessing. Such a blessing. So grateful for that. That's an amazing perk of the company, and working towards earning that. And we're working towards earning our very first pink Cadillac. So super grateful. And if you put the facial pill on your neck, make sure you rinse it off your neck. This is the last thing I ever imagined myself doing. My family was really shocked. They were like, "You're what? You don't even do your own makeup. How are you going to do Mary Kay?" I was like, well, thanks guys for your confidence in me, but I am a good student and I can learn. And so, oh, anyway, got a lot of family. So, okay. So what we're going to do next is our charcoal mask. This is our deep cleansing charcoal mask. It is sample number 3. So you'll grab it out of your samples. You're going to apply this super evenly, smoothly, just a nice thin layer. And you'll just use it in areas where your skin is more oily or where you have bigger pores. And so I typically just stay around my nose and chin area. Those are the areas where I'm more acne prone or have bigger pores. And it has activated charcoal brings double its weight in impurities to the surface. And we have a hydrating mask that you can put on the other areas. We didn't give you that sample though. So that's something you have to reach out to your consultant and try another time. But on that picture there, she has the charcoal mask in the center of her face and then the hydrating mask that goes on clear in the other areas. And then this picture is fantastic. What it can do for whiteheads, blackheads, as you can see on the whiteheads there, and then on the blackheads, just leaving this mask, getting it on as smooth as possible, leaving it on until it completely dries, 20 to 25 minutes usually. So do a very thin layer because we want it to dry quick. And it has peppermint in there, rosemary. You can probably smell that. Mm-hmm. And we are going to take a selfie because we want to post this in our private Facebook group. And when you take a selfie, you get extra entries. So the tic-tac-toe, you can still be working on tic-tac-toe. When you send a picture of you with the charcoal mask, you'll get 5 extra points towards our giveaway. And when you put that in our private Facebook Glow Like Glass, you get 10. So we will take a selfie as well. And it'll be super fun. So,
hey, here we go. 1, 2, 3. Funny face. Awesome.
How long I can hold that for.
We'll post ours. You guys will post yours.
So yes, love it. Grab something to fan your face with that will help speed up the charcoal mask drying process. You can use charcoal on wasp bites, mosquito bites, like helps it to be less painful. And so a lot of other things I like to, I've added this to our camping supply list. So that make sure we always have charcoal with us at all times. While we're letting this dry, I'm going to show a couple other skincare lines that we have. One of them is our Clear Proof. It's our acne fighting skincare line. It's a 4-step skincare set that has a cleanser, toner, an acne spot treatment, and a really lightweight oil-free moisturizer. So that's our Clear Proof. That's my before and after pictures there. I struggled with acne in my mid to late 20s, and honestly, I was pretty skeptical that Mary Kay was going to help, but I was like, well, they came out with it, so I'll try it. And 7 days later, no new breakouts, and like it was clearing up my existing acne. That hadn't happened in a long time. So I'm so grateful for that. We have a 100% natural nourishing oil, and I love this oil. I have it on my desk somewhere. But I've been using this a ton this winter for a cuticle oil. I just actually opened up a new bottle today, and I love it on my face too. If you have some dry areas, to have something 100% natural, to be healing it and hydrating it. And then on your hair, when you come out of the shower and your hair's wet, like just a little drop can make a big difference and help hydrate the ends of your hair. And then we have a skincare line for teenagers that is so adorable. I would have loved this as a teen. I used something kind of similar where I had a cleanser, a toner, a moisturizer, but this also has an exfoliating scrub, which I know I would have totally loved as a teenager. It comes in 2 different formula. There's a hydrating formula for normal to dry skin. There's a mattifying formula for more combination to oily skin, and perfect for girls in their 12 to 18 or to 20, just who are not needing anti-aging benefits yet, but wanting to get into good skincare habits. And you talk to any 12-year-old girl and they know so much about skincare, way more than we even like I knew what a cleanser was and a moisturizer. I didn't really know what my toner was for. I used it when I had time. But yeah, no, girls, you ask any 12-year-old, they probably know exactly what a toner is and they'll tell you all about it. So, and we started doing this treatment 4 years ago, 5 years, but we love this treatment, and you can share this treatment with friends. And when you share 2 referrals with your beauty consultant, you can get 1 glamour item of your choice 50% off. And these referrals can live anywhere in the United States, because you can see we can mail samples anywhere and they can just pop on and watch from the privacy of their own home. They're not on camera. So it's super nice in that regard. And when you share 10 more referrals, you're going to get a sample of our hydrogel eye patches. And we have a spot for 12 referrals on the profile sheet that you might have got. If not, just grab a piece of paper, or you can just text your consultant. I was a referral, and I'm so grateful that my friend put me down. She had no idea I was struggling with infertility. She had no idea that I was praying for like something, like a change and a job, a new job to work around, like a side hustle. And she just had no idea. So I'm super grateful for the referral program. And it's been such a blessing to pamper. We're going to show you how to use these hydrogel eye patches. And yeah, you just never know what people are going through, and the gift of self-care. And if you had this treatment done, you went to a spa, and depending what spa you went to, and you had a cleanser and the glycolic acid and the charcoal mask, and then we're going to end with like our favorites with the Spanx for your face and the eye cream. That would cost at least $100, and maybe even up to like $150, $200. And so to be able to give someone the gift of $100, it doesn't cost you anything. They get this incredible treatment. I think it is so brilliant. So you can send those over to your consultant. And while you're sharing referrals, we're going to demo these hydrogel eye patches. We're going to take off our charcoal mask. What it looks like. Yep. And we're going to show you these hydrogel eye patches. So when you're removing the charcoal mask, you just hold it on the charcoal and let it soften. It comes off a lot nicer. Love that. Oh, and our friend Ashley, she says she's used the charcoal mask on her armpits before, and she says it's amazing.
Yes,
that.
And on
her feet,
for athletes' foot, and detoxing, and that's just amazing.
Yeah, I've never thought to put it on my armpits.
Yeah.
Okay, so we're going to demo these hydrogel eye patches as you guys let your charcoal mask just do its magic a little bit longer. These are packed with a ton of hydration and also fruit and vegetable extracts. And they are such a cool shape. You can play around with them and adjust them to your eye area. I like to have the skinnier side towards the center, and Jolynn has it towards the outside, and just fit around your eye. And then when you have these on, they should feel cooling unless you have extremely dry skin, and then it might feel not so pleasant, because that's how me and Jolynn started off with these. And then we found how amazing they've hydrated our under eye area. Now they're so cooling. So
love it.
So there's water and glycerin, the first 2 ingredients. And then there's pear extract, wild cherry, blueberry, cabbage, raspberry, wild cherry, broccoli, and tomatoes. So many cool ingredients that are healthy for our bodies, also great for our skin. So I'm going to show you a before and after picture of this, and then we're going to have you guys rinse off your charcoal mask. But these have helped my under eye area significantly. That's my before and after pictures on the right. They can also help with puffiness too. So they come in a jar with 30 pairs. You get a free sample when you share 12 referrals, but you get a jar here for 30 pairs for 44. And you want to use this product twice a week to get the best benefits, because we use it on Wednesday night and then we use it on the weekend. And then it gives us like the benefits pretty much for a whole week, because once you've used it the next few days, the under eye area is improved. So little fun trick. So we still use our eye cream, which is actually going to be the very next step. So grab your charcoal, your third washcloth. This is your last washcloth that you'll need. Hold it on your charcoal mask. Just let it soften it up and rub away the rest. And we are going to walk you through samples 4, 5, and 6.
Yay. Okay, well, you guys are taking that off. I'm going to tell you about our other products we're going to be applying on our skin. This is our amazing Voluform skincare set. When you purchase any set tonight, you get one item at half off, and we'll talk about that in a little bit. But out of that set, I'm going to have you use your step number 4, and that is your eye cream. And you're going to use your ring finger, because this is your weakest link. You don't want to use your tools because those are too rough. And you are going to put a little bit of your eye cream clear down here, almost on your cheekbone and around up above your brow and below your brow. You don't want to put it clear up here because your eye, it will absorb and it'll get in your eye and cause irritation. And so you want to make sure you go low and high. And this is a ZMAC tip that this comes with. It's so awesome. It has zinc, magnesium, and copper. And together, that makes it really cold and refreshing. And so you just squeeze a little bit out, and that's how you apply it. And it's amazing. I could just sit and rub it because it really helps for puffiness and dark circles, fine lines, deep lines, crepiness, anti-aging to the highest degree. And then you're going to take your step number 5, and that is your serum, your Voluform lifting serum. And this is Spanx in a bottle. That's what Rosie was talking about. It is amazing. I wish I could dip my whole body in this. It just tightens, brightens, and tones your skin. Your vitamins for your skin, you use this morning and night, and you keep this on. You don't rinse this off at all. This is like liquid gold. I'm telling you, it is amazing. So you'll put that all over. Avoid the eye area. Again, the only thing we put around our eyes is what? Eyes. Eye. Anything that says eye. Mm-hmm. And then tomorrow, you're going to have your bonus, your day cream, and that has SPF 30. So you're protecting your skin. That is so important, especially now that we've exfoliated all the dead skin. You have brand new, beautiful skin. You want to use Reversatrol, which this is what the repair line does, is it reverses the signs of aging. And especially with our night cream with the retinol. And if you're pregnant, you want to avoid this until you have your little cub. You don't want to use retinol. And ours is like magic. It has little beadlets that pops and explodes all night and just goes to work reversing the signs of aging with the retinol and also the creamy texture to it. So it hydrates and it just goes to town on reversing the signs of aging, and you're going to love the way your skin looks and feels with that. So go ahead and apply that, and then Rosie's going to show you some before and after pictures. And the cool thing about this is showing how it's tallest to shortest. So if you're wanting to know, like, we do have a thing that tells you what, the steps to success with this.
Yeah. Tallest to shortest. So you're going to use the cleanser first, the eye cream, the lifting serum, and then very last is that night cream at night or the day cream tomorrow during the day. So everything you use morning and night except just one time a day for the night cream, one time a day for the day cream. Isn't that the coolest thing? Tallest to shortest, keeps it super simple. And the deal that we have going on, and when you purchase a skincare set tonight from your beauty consultant, whether it's the repair that we tried, or maybe you're looking more into the acne line, or you have teenagers and you want the teenage Mary Kay line for sensitive skin, or maybe you're interested in our other anti-aging product, or we even have a men's line. But when you purchase a skincare set of your choice, you get one additional item at 50% off. So remind your consultant Reminder when you're getting the full set, say, hey, remember, because I was on this class, get half off one item of my choice. And I want to get the charcoal mask, or I want to get the facial pill, or that oil for the critter getter, oil for eye makeup remover. So make sure your consultant reminders we probably need reminding. And Lindsay, yes, we got snow today. It was like the first day of winter. Yes, I wonder, Lindsay, let us know if you got a lot, because sometimes you guys get up in North Ogden area, you get a ton of snow. So we got a little bit. It wasn't very much, but it was way more than we had because we had none. So that's so special. And then this before and after pictures, I love her improvement after she took a picture after 4 days and after 2 weeks. You can see that visibly lift with that biomimetic peptides, the hyaluronic acid, the plant stem cells. The science behind this time-wise repair is amazing. So grab your tic-tac-toe page. Make sure that you send a picture of that to your consultant. That lets her know like what you enjoyed, or if there's anything you want to order, she'd love to help you out with that. And let her know who is on your heart that you'd love to refer to a free pampering treatment. And when you, for every $20 you spend with your consultant, you get an extra point. When you book an in-person or virtual appointment with her to try something else, or a makeover or a different skincare line, or the hydrogel eye patches, if you want to come back and try these, you get 10 extra points when you book an appointment. You get 20 extra points when you share that treatment with friends. And so thank you. Oh, wow, they got 2.5 to 3 inches. So yeah, a good amount. So luckily it wasn't like 2 to 3 feet. Like I was afraid it might be. And we have our starter kit special right now. It's only $35 to join Mary Kay. So you can ask your consultant more about that. That's really great for women who are wanting to make a little money, save a little money, a little bit of both, a lot of both. We look for women who have incredible values and who want to remind others of their worth. And your consultant will send a picture of this bundle and save sheet with some of our specials. Normally, time-wise repair is $225, but for being on, you'll get the princess price. And so that is a huge savings there, and also a free roll-up bag. So that's just for being on the class that we don't show those deals to anyone. So thank you for being on here, taking time to wash your face and get ready for bed. We love and appreciate you so much.
Love you, ladies. Pink dreams.